So one of the biggest questions I get from nursing students is about care plans, especially how to get better grades and how to save time writing them. So a few weeks ago, I actually did a Facebook Live to answer this question, how I got A's on all of my nursing school care plans without spending a gazillion hours writing them. And I wanted to share that video with you today on YouTube because I know that you are going to love it. I'm gonna walk you through my #1 resource for writing amazing care plans in nursing school, and you just really shouldn't live without it. I really don't want you to live without it. It's called the Nursing Diagnosis Handbook, and it will just about change your life. So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through step by step on how to use it to write A+ care plans for nursing school. And a little disclaimer here, if you want to check this book out, if you feel like it will be helpful for you, there is an affiliate link down below in the description. So if you want to snag this book, I highly recommend it. And if you use that link, I will receive a small commission. So thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Of course, I'm never ever going to recommend something to you that I don't 1000% love and hold dear to my heart. So you can be super confident that yes, this book will be a game changer for you. So I highly recommend that you snag it if you feel like it'll be helpful. And if you want more review videos like this for my favorite nursing school essentials, write love in the comments below. I really want to know if you want more videos like this. That would be super helpful feedback for me. So thank you so much for that. And like I said, I had originally recorded this video on a Facebook Live. I love Facebook Lives. So if you enjoy this video, you'll definitely want to like us on Facebook. Now, let's get to the video. Hey everyone, Christina here with NursingSchoolofSuccess.com, and I just posted a video yesterday up on YouTube about resources that I recommend for nursing school, and one of them was a book for care plans. Amazing, you guys! Gotta get this book. It helped me so much in nursing school. I wish I had known about it sooner. Everything I do here is trying to save you time in nursing school. These are things that I wish I knew when I started. So one of them, a big one for me, was this care plan book. And it was actually required by my school. So if you have one, it's probably similar to this, or it might actually be this one. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to use it and how it can help you save a ton of time writing care plans. It's amazing. I did not use it actually my first, I would say a little while in nursing school, a few terms at least. And then, but by the end, I was just thinking to myself, oh my gosh, I wish I knew about this sooner because it's amazing. It'll help you so much. So I wanted to show you a couple of things. Here's the book that I recommend. It is the Nursing Diagnosis Handbook. It's by Ackley and Ladwig. And actually, this is the 10th edition, and I think there is a new edition out. Probably the 11th, maybe even later. But I'm pretty sure there is a new edition out. This is a fairly older one that I've got, but still amazing. And I bet it's still the same. So what I kind of wanted to, this is a really good one, is anxiety here. So I wanted to point out a few things in this book. So I hope you can see that. This book walks you through literally kind of everything you got to know. So definition, so the definition in your care plan book is super nice because sometimes when you're dealing with a patient, you have this list of possible nursing diagnoses in your head, and you are thinking, okay, well, I know you've got to prioritize them, and there's all these possible nursing diagnoses. Having that definition there in the book, it tells you actually what that nursing diagnosis includes, and sometimes it's not what you think it is. So you might think to yourself that, oh, this would be a perfect nursing diagnosis for my patient, but then you go and you look at the definition and it's not actually what you thought it was. That happened to me quite a bit. So that definition is really good. Definitely look at that first to make sure that that nursing diagnosis that you want to use for your care plan actually fits your patient. So that's tip number 1. Now, the next thing I want to show you is this kind of second section here. It's defining characteristics. So this is for anxiety. is this nursing diagnosis. So these defining characteristics are actually so nice. And for anxiety, it actually breaks it up, I see, into like behavioral, affective, physiological. There's tons of categories. So all of those defining characteristics, you guys, these are the signs and the symptoms that you'll be looking for in your patient. Like, I can't even. It literally like writes your care plan for you. Of course, you've got to assess your patient, but you can look at this list and be like, oh, they actually did have that. That actually is a sign and symptom of anxiety. That's amazing. So first of all, you learned something new. Second of all, your care plan is just better and faster because it's in the book for you. It's incredible. So I hope that helps. Defining characteristics are the signs and symptoms that you would want to write in your care plan. So now these signs and symptoms go in the as evidenced by section in your nursing diagnosis part, that kind of PES statement. So the as evidenced by, or the AEB you would call it, is the defining characteristics, the signs and symptoms of what you would see for your patient for whatever nursing diagnosis you're working with. All right, now the next one is obvious, is the related to. So related to factors. So these are like really it's the underlying pathophysiology, like what is actually happening with your patient. Now this is a big deal because this is actually probably the biggest thing that I see nursing students kind of get hung up on, is this related to section of nursing care plans. So, a lot of people want to do like, let's say for example, diabetes. So if you have some diabetes related nursing diagnosis, and then I see a lot of students maybe wanting to use a related to factor being something like it's related to lifestyle or environmental factors or something like that. But for the related to, it really should be something related to the pathophysiology of what's going on, the underlying physiological process. So for diabetes, for example, it could be something like insulin resistance or decreased insulin production, something like that, because those are related to the pathophysiology, not the environmental stuff. You see what I'm saying? So the related to factors of the nursing diagnosis should be something that's related to the pathophysiology or the underlying condition, whatever's going on with them. So that is that section. In your nursing care plan textbook, it will actually help you with that, because that's probably one of the toughest parts of care plans that I see. I know that a lot of students lose points on that related to factor, because it really needs to be that kind of deep critical thinking of what is going on with your specific patient that's causing all these things to happen. So that is that related to factor. So this, even like that little tip right there, the related to for this book is super important. And this book will help walk you through that as well. So let's keep working with anxiety here. The next section in this book is, you see the outcomes? Can you see that? Yeah. Outcomes. So it keeps going on to the next page. So client outcomes, these are possible outcomes, possible goals that you could write for your patient. I just can't even with this textbook. I so wish I had known this earlier, because you guys, we stress and it's like nursing school turmoil, and you're like in it, and you're stressed, and you're anxious, and you're anxiety, and you've got so much going on, and then you have all these care plans on top of it. It is hard to think of possible goals for your patient and to get them written the right way that your instructors want, that whole SMART goal thing, that whole situation. So this book actually walks you through a lot of possible patient outcomes, patient goals that your patient most likely would want to achieve, and that we would want them to achieve as well. So let's see, for anxiety, I'll just give you an example. So for anxiety here, identify and verbalize symptoms of anxiety. That's amazing. So for your patients with anxiety, that would be a goal, having them actually verbalize their symptoms of anxiety and how they're feeling. Like, that's a great goal for any psychiatric disorder that you might be dealing with your patients. So those are the client outcomes. client will statements. And you guys actually should mention that I do have a whole video that will be coming out on YouTube very soon, all about writing care plans again. So I'm going to give you a few of my best tips for that. And we're really actually diving into how to write patient goals and the related two factors again. So I'm going to be talking about that again, so definitely check that video out. Now, the next section of this care plan book is probably, I keep saying that all of these are the best, but I think that this is where this one right here is what will just, I don't know, pay for the book. I mean, really. Like with the time you save with this one here, and what is it? Nursing interventions. Dun, 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 dun. Yep. Nursing interventions, because as especially new nursing students, it's so hard because you have no idea. You have no idea what you're supposed to do, right? You're like going to clinical and I'm like standing in the middle of the hallway, just looking around like nobody knows what they're supposed to do in nursing school, right? So having a whole list of nursing interventions is going to save your life. So that is all in this book. So you literally, when you sit down to write your nursing care plan, you had already assessed your patient, you have all of the data written out, everything that you need. Now you're sitting at your desk to write your care plan, you whip out this book, and it literally almost writes it for you. So you go down the list, you check, you kind of think in your mind like, okay, what disorders can I use? And then you go through those disorders and you look at the definition. You say, okay, this one fits, this one fits, this one fits. Perfect. Then you go through the defining characteristics. Okay, you know, signs and symptoms of what you saw with your patient. Boom, put those in your care plan. What their goals should be, the related two factors, and the interventions. Oh, and did I mention the interventions actually have rationales in this book? In the book. It's all there. All there. It's pretty incredible. Oh, and I completely forgot too. See, on the front cover, it actually has all of the NANDA nursing diagnoses. This is a big question that I get in email. People emailing me, where can they get the whole list of NANDA nursing diagnoses? These are the standardized nursing diagnoses. And my friend, here is the answer in the book. In the book, it's all in the book for you. Written, signed, sealed, delivered in the book. So, all you gotta do is flip the front cover and bam, they're all there. Can you see that? All of them. So, I hope that helps. There you go. That is my best nursing school care plan hack, is to use these books. This book here is my favorite, the Nursing Diagnosis Handbook by Ackley and Ladwig. Again, this is the 10th edition. I think there is a newer one. And check first, though, if your school didn't provide, I know your school doesn't provide textbooks for you. If they did, that would be amazing. All right, but if your school required you to buy a care plan book and you already, maybe you've bought it, but you forget that you bought it, so check your textbooks first. I know they can be kind of slippery little suckers. So, if it's buried under a pile of clothes somewhere, pull that care plan book out and see if it's similar to what we've got going on here. If it's not, though, if this one is cooler than yours, get this one, because it literally, girlfriend, literally will save you hours. I don't know how I lived without it. I just don't know. I remember writing my first care plan, and it was a partner activity. And get this, guys. Get this. It was on constipation. Constipation. Yeah, that was fun. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, I'm pretty sure we met about it, like me and my partner, because it was a two-person deal. We were buddied up for this first care plan. Pretty sure we met maybe 4 times, and oh, it took us hours. It took us hours to write this care plan on constipation, you guys. Oh, care plans in nursing school. Let's just have a moment for that. All right, so I hope that helps. I will put a link to this video, or to this book in the comments below after this video, and that will be an affiliate link. Actually, I do have an affiliate link for Amazon, so just a little disclaimer there. If you do choose to purchase through that link, I will get a small commission, so I appreciate your support with that. If you don't want to buy through that link, then no big deal. I still want you to get the book because it's amazing. So you could just search it on Amazon, Nursing Diagnosis Handbook by Ackley and Ladwig, or you can use the link. I'll put it in the description below or in the comments below. Oh gosh, you guys, I'm so used to YouTube. In the description below. In the comments below, I'll put that link to this care plan book. And I hope that helps. If you have any questions on care plans, we actually do, so a couple things. I do have a care plan video coming out on YouTube very soon. I just have been thinking about it. It's going to go over the goals, so how to write care plan goals, and it's also going to dive a little bit deeper into the related to, how to create a related to, kind of that, what I want to call it, category of the nursing diagnosis. So your kind of PES statement, that etiology part, that related to part. So I know that's a tough, kind of a sticking point for nursing students, so that video is going to help. And then also, if you are not a NursingSOS member, we do have a full care plan course inside the membership community, and I've actually got full plug-and-play care plans in there too, so our students have had just such great success with those, and with that course, it's incredible. I'm so glad that they've had so much success. That's what I'm here for, is for you to be successful in nursing school. So, like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. You can actually Facebook a DM, I don't know. So DM me on Facebook or on Instagram, or you can email me anytime. I am around, so here to help. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your week and weekend, and a new video will be popping up on YouTube tomorrow for Thursday. So I will see you then. Take care, you guys. Bye. Game changer, right? Holy moly, I just really couldn't live without this book in nursing school. So I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope that you will snag this book right away if you think that it will be super helpful for you too in nursing school. And if you liked this video, make sure that you write love in the comments below, and of course, like us on Facebook so you can catch all of our other Facebook lives if that's something that would be helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching, friend. Now go become the nurse that God created only you to be. And I will see you right back here next time on the Nursing School Show. Take care.